Hi everyone, so welcome back to Cozy Chats with Jen. Yeah, um, so New Year's coming in, y'all. How are you feeling? 2023 went by like it was
So
nothing but a
fast.
blip.
I mean, like we say that all the time, and then like in the
Every
middle of the
year.
year, we're just like, oh my god, it's so slow, and then it becomes like, oh my gosh, it's already half the year. Then oh my gosh, it's almost the end of the year, and then suddenly, oh my gosh, it's the next year,
Yeah,
and we repeat that cycle all over again.
yeah.
Um,
I don't know
But
why,
it
but
really
this
feels
year,
fast this year.
mm,
I think
this year
because for
felt
us, like a lot of like we're moving to the next stage of our lives, so that's why it feels really fast compared to usual.
yeah, maybe. But like I also felt like in the beginning of the year, it was kind
It
of
was quite,
slow.
yeah, it was
Like
slow.
I don't know what it
Mm.
was, like the feeling. Like, when it was
I
like
think at
around
that
June,
time we were still studying. Could it be that?
I was doing internship, so
Wait,
maybe
you
that's
were?
why. Yeah,
You
for my
were.
TA. Yeah,
Ah.
I graduated last year, Jess.
I thought you graduated in March this year. I'm so sorry.
I mean, the official ceremony, which I didn't go to, was in March this year. But
Yeah,
technically, I finished everything.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Yes.
I think
Memory
yeah, cause
problems.
Speaking of which, we should we should go take photo.
Oh
Grad
yeah, we
photos,
need to take
guys.
our graduation photos.
Maybe next year, even though she graduated so long ago already.
like a group picture. I don't mind. I don't
Yeah.
mind. Oh yes, and this is a good time to do some self-plug. So make sure to follow our socials on Instagram, YouTube, and Spotify. And we'll put that all in
We're
the
all
link in the
named the same
bio.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all
Cozy
cozy chats,
with Jen.
cozy chats,
To
cozy
our
chats.
cozy chats. Yes, cozy chats with Jen. It'll all be
On all
there.
platforms.
Yes. Nick
Except
will
Facebook.
will handle.
Facebook. Okay, we're
Nobody
not
use
doing
Facebook.
Facebook. Okay.
We're not.
Yeah, we don't do Facebook. I don't remember my Facebook password.
Yeah.
No.
Oh
Okay.
God.
So back on topic. With the New Year's coming, do you guys have any like resolutions, goals for the coming year? Anything you wanna challenge yourself to do?
I know Erica wants to be reading books, right?
Yes.
You want to read more?
I want to read more. I remember before university I would read so much. But then like after university my degree was very I'm sure all degrees are like this, but like very reading heavy. Like you just read all the time. Like articles or like textbook or whatever. When you're doing assignments, it's all just reading. You're just reading articles to like cite in your freaking whatever
You don't want to read
shit that
anymore.
you're writing. You know?
Yeah,
No more
Just like
words.
exactly.
at the end of the day, you're just like full of words, you know? So you just like you just don't want to read.
Mm-hmm.
But last year, was it this year? I think this year I read very few books but like the books that I did read this year were very good. Highly recommend Convenience Store Woman by
Oh, it sounds so
Sayaka.
familiar.
That one's really good. It's about, well, to me, it was very interesting because like it's about a lady like in her middle ages being like working at a convenience store and like being like okay with that, you know, like it's okay that you don't work or like live a very extravagant life, you know, like as long as you're like she's happy
It's
doing
enough, as long as it's enough for
Yeah.
you and your
so she's
yeah.
it's fulfilling for you, it's fine, you know. Yeah, that was really good. Another book was the Before the Coffee Gets Cold. That one also highly
Oh, that
recommend.
one's good. That one's good.
That one's very sad. The story
That's good.
there's like short stories inside where like the characters are like connected to each other and the stories just get progressively sadder as you go through the book.
Oh no.
But still 10 out of 10. Very good book. Yeah. Mm.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah,
Maybe
this
next time you
but
should
this
do like a
year-
synopsis.
Yeah.
This year I've been reading a lot of like would you consider it self-help? I'm not sure. Like
What
for
kind of
example, I remember the book that you guys got me for my birthday.
How to
Oh,
move
yeah.
mountains.
Like The Mountain Is You.
Oh, the
Mm,
Stuff
mountain
like
is you.
that. Like it's surrounded by idiots. I've been reading like a lot of those like like self-awareness books.
Mm.
I'm not self-aware,
I think those really help though. Like you were really good at your like interviews and stuff.
Oh my god.
You know?
By the way, guys, I risked my interviewers so well.
Risk your interviewers?
She
What's
got
that
so
mean?
many offers. Mate. She was so
Yeah.
popular. All the...
I really got a lot of offers.
That is so good.
But she turned them down.
Oh well, I mean you can only choose
I think
one.
I turned
so-
down like around 4.
Yeah.
Like I applied to like I don't know 5.
Mm. Yeah, you got like you only didn't get one. That's all. Which is
Oh
really
yeah.
good.
Oh we don't talk
Like-
about that. That was so sad. I think I cried.
It was a sad day. It was a sad day, but still, at least you're employed now. You know, it's fine. We won't talk about it.
That is private information.
But yeah, my only resolution is to read more. Hopefully, maybe at least, maybe I should set the bar a bit low. 5 books. Mm. I
5
said,
books is
what?
low. Oh my god.
That is so low.
Oh wow.
Oh, we just said the.
I don't know. It's like, I don't know, it's a bit like, I just can't get into it anymore for some reason.
You need to find like a
Yeah.
good book, I
Very
guess.
sad. Yeah. But those books that I read were good. I don't know why like other books are kind of like I just don't have that feel to just read anymore. I have so many good memories reading. You know, like there's this specific when I first read Harry Potter, right? There's this specific smell that I kept smelling, and whenever I smell that smell now, I remember reading Harry Potter.
Oh my
Like,
god, wait, describe
What?
the smell.
Is it like the
It is,
smell of
it's like-
paper?
No, it's like this. Maybe it's like a perfume or something. I'm not sure. Like during that time, I think my mom was wearing like a specific perfume, and I would smell it all the time, even when I'm
While
reading. Yeah, and it's just whenever I smell it now, it's just like it brings me back to reading Harry Potter. But yeah, those were the days, you know, when I could just like read all day, every day. But now it's like, it's gone. I lost that spark, and I'm very sad.
Oh my
But
goodness.
yeah. Anyways,
Okay.
that's why the bar is low. What are your New Year's resolutions, Jess?
Mine? Oh, I would really like to try journaling.
Journaling's great, but it
But
does
at the
take
same
a bit
time, I
of
feel like,
effort.
yeah, my EQ, okay, I feel like my EQ or like, I don't know whether you call it EQ, like the threshold I have for myself to be so aware of my feelings is very low. Like,
Mm.
I don't even know how I'm feeling right now.
Self-reflection is quite hard.
Yeah, I can't do it. Like I'm self-aware, but I don't self-reflect.
You just like know
Especially
it,
on
and
my
then you're just like,
feelings.
okay, that's it.
I
You
don't
just
go and be
accept.
like, oh, why do I do this? You know, like why is this like a habit of mine? I can't. I really can't. Like the deeper I
Question
look in,
yourself.
right,
You
the more
have to,
scared I
like,
am of myself.
Midlife crisis. Like, what's that like to be mentally stable? Like,
I don't think it's mentally stable. I think it's like
Is that
mentally
not?
ignoring all my problems.
but in a sense,
You
you
just
know,
shove it all down, you know? Bottle things up. It's fine. Just put it in the deepest, darkest corner of your
But-
mind, and those are.
I'm not sure whether it's because I'm unwilling or like it's because I don't know. It's hard. I can't. Like looking at all of those. Okay, I'm hiding in the bush right now. Okay, like looking back at all those like you know, on TikToks or like whatever, right? They're like, oh, you know, this book, right? They tell you, oh, you need to look back on like what you're grateful on, stuff like that. Like every morning, you gotta list down 5 things you're grateful for, stuff like that, right? I'll give like the most superficial answer.
Oh,
I wouldn't think too much
That's why you
about
gotta
it.
be.
I'll think
it's
like, oh, I'm grateful for Instagram because haha, I went on Instagram this morning. I'm
You
it's a
gotta
grateful
be
for
very
water because I'm
conscious
drinking
thought,
water
to be
right
fair.
now.
Yeah.
Like I'm not sure whether like
Just
okay, those are probably those answers are like accepted. Like you can put those answers down, but like I feel like it's wasting my time, my
Mm. I guess you
resources.
just don't feel true to your answer, and that's the thing. Like those answers
I'm
probably
unwilling
are
to
valid
go
to
look
some
for the
people.
answer.
Yeah, so it's just like whatever, just like is there.
Yeah,
But
I'm just
sometimes
like
it is
trying to
just
get it
that.
done.
Okay. Then that makes sense. I feel like I'm slightly the opposite. Like I go through a lot of things in life, and then I always self-reflect. Like I'm always thinking like I
Damn,
encountered
what's
this
it like?
problem. You see, it's just like wow, you are a whole different.
You are a different species.
Oh my god! But to be fair, like in the group, I think I am the most emotional one as well. So probably that's why. I think the main reason why I started to get into a lot of like self-reflection, I think in the beginning, I knew it was very difficult because it's like you have to be very open and vulnerable to yourself, and it's very easy to like once you open that rabbit hole to spiral down into something very negative. But when you start to like really think about it and try to change the mindset of like I'm reflecting but I'm not punishing myself even though I want to improve that, and then you like sort of it clicks, then you start thinking like, oh yeah, like I know that my circumstances is good and maybe better than others, but that doesn't diminish like my own experience with this one thing, because you don't have to be the worst out of every single person in the world, you know, like it's okay to feel bad, to feel sad. And I think that's sort of the thing, because like at one point when COVID hit, I was just very alone, and I was very like that year I had a resolution to myself to want to get into more self-reflection as well. So probably like this where you are now wanting to start self-reflecting, that was me like 20 end of 2019 2020 sort of period.
Oh, I kind of remember this point of your life.
Yeah, like I was
I
just
feel like you were
really
quite
really
depressed, right,
sad.
in this time.
Yeah, it was probably one of like my hardest years. um and unfortunately I had to go through that stuck in this stupid pandemic, so I had a lot of time
yeah.
to self-reflect. And
I feel like
but
you need to be really in tune with actually how you're feeling at that moment to be able to self-reflect on, like,
yeah,
self-reflect.
exactly, it's
You have to
just
be
like
like
very
so
open.
confident, yeah, with
You
yourself,
need to embrace your
your
emotions, man.
your emotions. Yeah, you need to really feel
You
the
gotta
feels.
Exactly.
need to know how to be like vulnerable to yourself and to others.
Yeah, that's why
I
I
need
say
to start
it's very
therapy.
it spirals down very easily, so it's quite tricky to shift that mindset. But when you do things like meditation and then journaling, when you feel overwhelmed with your feelings, then like it helps out so much. And sometimes like it's not like you do it once and then your whole life you're gonna always be self-reflecting. No, it doesn't work that way. It's a very like conscious effort that you have to keep reminding yourself like, okay, let's take a pause. I'm stressing out about the future, but what is actually present? Am I actually living current, or am I living in the past, or am I living in the future kind of mindset? I guess I'm gonna talk about this in our next episode a bit more about like sometimes when you build this sort of plans, you kind of wanna think about how you in the future, like maybe 12 months later, will look back onto yourself and be like, wow, I'm proud to see where I have come and what does your better version of you look like in the first place,
We
which sounds
we
so
are such
cliche.
different people.
To be fair, this
Instead of like
advice came from a
planning
manager.
on. Oh really?
So this specific line, the one about like thinking about like future you. So he says this is like a time machine metaphor where you like jump into the future, and how does that future person you look like, and what would your like how would that person feel, what would you, and how would that person look back to your current you and think about, so what's that best version. But you obviously have to be realistic to be like, I can't suddenly be like, I'm a millionaire in 12 months, it's not gonna be that drastic. Like it's gonna be like small steps, like, oh, that person of me has read 5 books, I am taking a lot of time to myself when needed, and that person has a successful podcast that has this amount of followers or something like that. I don't know, right?
Who?
Ooh, I wonder who that is. Ooh.
Me and you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that makes us 3.
Yes. Me, myself, and I.
Even thinking. Okay, you just mentioned like, looking into the future, and then you're imagining what your future you thinks about your past self.
Yeah.
Like, okay, when I think about my future me, I never thought about how my emotion would be like in future me.
Well, now you
Okay.
should think about it then when you
I'm like, oh, people do that? Because like,
yeah.
okay, I have like a 5-year plan, 10-year plan, 20-year plan, all somewhere, and then none of them actually has like how I would like my mental health. Okay, I wouldn't call it mental health. How would I be feeling at that point in my life? I never like put that. Oh, like at this point in my life, I should have been like, oh, really happy with what I mean, like obviously lah. I didn't put down like, oh, I would be. You would say like maybe satisfied. I would say. Like at none point of my year plan. I haven't have like I think like 30-year plan. At none of those points, I have put down like, how would I be feeling at that time of my life? Yeah, like okay, so I guess I never put that much emphasis onto how I feel about anything.
And that might be the root of it all, like why maybe you are cut off by it.
I have like two. I have 2 moods.
Yeah.
I have 2 moods. I vibe with it. I don't vibe with it.
So...
I like it. I don't like it. Okay. Well, anyways, everyone, we have gone off topic. We've gone onto a tangent. Again.
What is your resolution? We should slowly wrap this up soon.
Oh, by the way, like
we should wrap this up.
According to the Chinese zodiac, we're all born in the year of dragons, right? Okay, if you guys don't know what's a Chinese zodiac, basically it's like 12 animals that represent you based on your birth year. So we're born in 2000, so our animal, you would say our zodiac animal would be the dragon. So according to like, because next year would be the year of the dragon, 2024, right? It's technically our year. We will have extremely bad luck, guys.
I thought it would be good luck.
No. So it's not. We clash with every single problem.
Oh no.
What?
But I've heard like.
I mean, like this is according to like the Chinese.
I recently read like a news article that like Chinese couples this year are like there's more marriages like around this time, so that next year when they have a kid, their kid will be a dragon baby. Like they want their kid to be a dragon baby. That's why they get married.
Like, it is normal to want because dragons, right? They perceive dragons as like the strongest animal or something like that because it's like mythical, not real, right? Because they say like dragons, right? They're quite resilient to challenges or something like that. According to like feng shui masters or whatever. Every year, if it's your year, if you're born in the year of the rat, and it is the year of the rat, you would just have bad luck in general.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have really bad luck next year, so you gotta be careful, guys. Like, and then
Deal.
they said you
I
need
didn't
to
sign
be
up for this.
they
I
said
was
you
just
have to be
bored.
What's this?
careful of your every
Excuse me?
decision and everything like that.
Ah, well, good thing I'm not Chinese, guys. So
It
this must
doesn't
not
work
apply to
that
me.
way. It doesn't work
I'm
that
what?
way.
I don't live in it, so it won't affect me.
Love that.
I
Love
told you
that
about
for
it, so
you.
it affects you now.
Oh no.
Faggot. Jazz, how could you?
Just keep your guards up, guys. I guess next
Yeah,
year.
you just gotta be careful. That's what they
Yeah.
say. I don't know. I
We
just
have
heard
to like
it from
watch
the
on TV, right?
yeah.
Like what can you do? Like you have lucky colors and what you can do to try to prevent some stuff. Yeah. Normally people just like watch it. I think it's like the day before actual like so Chinese New Year Eve, and then there's like a whole TV show dedicated to just talking about these sort of things, and they have books as well, and it's like all over the internet basically. But yeah, I'm wondering
I think
how
you can
it
go to like a
would.
temple as well.
Oh yes, that my family sometimes
Mm.
do that. So like if you have people who are not present and you want them like you want to check on their luck basically, you bring like a shirt they own and then you bring it over.
Is it?
Yeah.
I think the one we did was just like a birth time, something like that.
Oh no. For us
Birthday,
like we have to
birth
bring
year.
an item and then they give us like a paper and you jump over it or something if you have like really bad luck and you want to get rid of that.
What?
It sounds very
That's interesting.
Bomo-ish,
That
but
sounds
I don't know.
very Bomo. Okay,
Who
knows?
Bomo
Maybe I
is
did.
black magic. In case anyone doesn't know.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, who knows, right? Maybe it does work. You know, you might as well just do it. Like, there's no harm in doing those things. Like,
Exactly. So
whatever to just thwarting the bad luck away. You know, is fine. Like, as long as it's
Well, I
not
guess
like hurting.
our New Year's resolution is to chase away bad luck.
Yeah. Let's do
Yes.
this. Let's
Yeah.
make it our luckiest year ever.
Okay, that's like asking a lot, you know. It's like make it an okay year, you know.
Yeah.
As long
Just
as
be
nothing
okay.
bad happens, I'm fine, right?
Enough with the tangents. we must stay focused. Nick, what is your New Year's resolution?
alright, yeah, I'll keep mine short and sweet. So
That never works.
basically I think my New Year's resolution would be to travel more of Europe. Because I think my time in the West is slowly coming to an end. And I want to go back to the East soon, sooner or later. So I want to finish up doing all my travels here, and then so that I won't ever regret and look back and be like, oh, I wish I looked more into like some random country. Like I haven't gone to Denmark or I don't know, just a lot of places basically. So it's just like I want to just do one big like road trip kind of thing that you like tour around Europe. So like you start from one place and then you just like travel by train and then you go to all over the different places. Because like, it's really well connected here. So it's not that difficult. It's just that finding the time and like the holiday to do it right now
Just resign.
is yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking. You know, like you just quit your job and then you have all the time in the world. So, but then you know that
Isn't
requires
that
actually
in, like
quitting.
your plan?
What?
It was
It is.
a long time
But-
ago.
Yeah.
It would be easier right now to travel around there rather
Yeah.
than if you're here and then you want to suddenly travel there. It's more expensive as well.
Exactly.
yeah.
And I'm earning like pounds, right? Which is the closest equivalent to euros. So I'm
Stop
like might as
flexing on
well. I mean,
Price. Yeah, let's just wrap it up now.
Alright, so
Yeah,
today's
thanks,
episode, I would describe it as jubilant.
Correct.
Which, in case you
Still
guys have no idea what it means expressing great happiness, according to google.com. Okay.
yeah, I had no
Erica,
idea what
you?
that meant.
Yeah, you know, Google is so
I-
good.
I select enthusiastic because I'm enthusiastic for the new year.
Yeah,
I'm
sure.
dying.
As you
I'm listening to all
hear
this.
my voice. So enthusiastic.
Oh my gosh. And mine is naughty and nice from all the Christmas stories. More. Oh my god. Would I okay. That guy, the guy in the Reddit story, he's definitely not
Naughty,
nice,
nice.
but I also hate using the word naughty on a person, so it just
Naughty.
sounds wrong.
Naughty.
Oh my gosh.
All right, then
anyways,
I guess that will be all.
yep.
Have a
Yeah.
very
Join us
happy
next
New
time.
Year's, everyone.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, guys.
Christmas ended.
Oh, yeah, Happy New Year, guys. Sorry.
Happy
That
New
was-
Year.
that
Have a
was
good
nice.
2024.
All right. Bye.